Yes. Now we are going to discuss what are the provisions applicable if there is no partnership deed. As per the Indian Partnership Act, what are the provisions which are applicable in case if there is no partnership deed? First one is regarding profit sharing ratio. If nothing is mentioned in the partnership deed regarding the sharing of profit or loss, it must be shared equally. That is the condition in respect of profit sharing ratio. If nothing is mentioned in partnership deed regarding the sharing of profit, it must be shared among partners equally. Next one is regarding interest on capital. Normally, in the case of a partnership or even sole proprietorship business also, sometimes the owner or the partners will be entitled to get some interest on their capital on an assumption that instead of investing the amount in business, if they invest the amount in a bank, they may get some interest on the amount invested. In the same way, interest on capital is payable in the case of partnership, but if there is no agreement regarding the payment of interest on capital, no interest will be paid. That means no interest on capital will be paid if it is not mentioned in the partnership deed. Next one is interest on drawings. Same way, in the case of drawing, that means for the amount withdrawn by the partner from the partnership, partner need not pay any interest. Partners need not pay any interest on the amount withdrawn by him from the partnership business. Next one is interest on loan. It means here whether the interest is to be paid for the amount borrowed from the partner. It means sometimes business may borrow money from the partners as a loan apart from capital. As a loan, sometimes business may borrow some money from a partner. So in such a case, whether interest is to be paid or not, as per the above 3 points, there is no need of paying any money. But here in this case, whether it is to be paid or not, yes, it is to be paid at the rate of 6% per annum. That means interest on loan is to be paid at the rate of 6% per annum to the partners. If firm borrows money from partners, firm has to pay interest at the rate of 6% to the partners. Then remuneration to partner. Remuneration to partner means if partner works something, so partner engages in certain work on behalf of the firm. Suppose some out of 3 or 4 partners, one or two partners may do some extra work for the firm. In such a case, whether remuneration is to be paid or not, if there is no agreement regarding payment of remuneration like salary, commission or any other remuneration, there is no need of giving any such remuneration. That means if it is not mentioned in the partnership deed, no partner will get salary, commission or any other remuneration. Then next one, profit derived by the partners using firm's name or property. That means if any of the partner gets any benefit, any profit or any revenue by using the name of the firm or the property or the assets of the firm, if any partner alone get any benefit, what should be the treatment? That money he has to pay to the firm because he has used the name of the business or the fame of the business or property of the business. So it is firm's money. It is not his own, revenue or profit. It is firm's profit. So he has to return that money to the business. Then next one, carrying of similar business by the partners. If partner carries similar business, like what a partnership firm does, the same business if a partner does, the amount derived from that business must be carried forward to partnership. It should be transferred or should be given to partnership, and that money or revenue will be considered as firm's revenue or income. Especially he cannot carry out any special activity or any business like a partnership does, or similar business cannot be run by any of the individual partner. If at all, if he does any work like that, that money should be returned to the business. So regarding profit sharing ratio, there is no profit sharing. That means profit and loss should be shared equally if there is no agreement. No interest on capital will be given. No interest on drawings will be charged. Interest on partners loan should be given at the rate of 6%. There is no remuneration in the case if a partner does any work for the benefit of the firm. And profit, if any partner gets any benefit by using the name or property of the business, that money should be returned to the business. And the partner cannot carry on the same type of business as partnership firm does. If at all, if he does any work or business, that money which he derives from that business must be given to the business. Yes. Then now we are going to see that what are the special aspects of partnership accounts. What are the special aspects of partnership accounts? Some special aspects are there which we have to study here in this lesson. We have studied about accounts of sole proprietorship business. There we have studied, we have prepared a trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet as the final accounts. So same way partnership business also does the same thing. But apart from that, certain special aspects are there for the partnership that we have to study in this chapter. First one is regarding maintenance of partners' capital account. Partners' capital account, that means we know that what is capital, and capital account is there. It is an account prepared to record the amount of capital contributed by partner. It's a personal account. So regarding the maintenance of capital account, how we have to maintain the capital account and what are the different ways of maintaining capital account, everything we will study here. Then distribution of profit or loss among the partners. So this is the preparation of a profit and loss appropriation account. How to distribute the net profit among the partners. Then adjustment of wrong appropriation of profit in the past. That means for the last year or in the previous years, if any wrong adjustment is done, or if any amount which is eligible for the partner is not given, how we can adjust that money or how we can adjust. So it is called normally past adjustments, past wrong adjustments. Then reconstitution of the firm. Reconstitution of the firm. That means admission, retirement, death. In all the such cases, the firm will be reconstituted. And the last one, dissolution of partnership. So these are the different cases, different special aspects which we have to study for partnership in 12th standard. Now we are going to see how we can maintain the capital accounts of partners. Partners' capital account, as we have told, it's a capital account is a personal account which is prepared in the name of each partners. So it's a nominal account prepared in the name of the partner. How we will prepare capital accounts? Here we will prepare the capital account in two different ways. One fluctuating capital method and another one is fixed capital method. Let us see the fluctuating capital method. Under this fixed fluctuating capital method, all the adjustments related to the partner or all the adjustments regarding the money either receivable or payable to the partner will be recorded in the capital account itself. All the adjustments related to his capital will be mentioned in the capital account itself. So the balance of capital account will fluctuate from time to time. Once again, all the adjustments related to his capital will be recorded in his capital account itself. Thereby, capital balance will fluctuate from time to time. That's why it is called the fluctuating capital method. So that's what all the adjustments related to share of profit, commission, salary, interest on capital, interest on drawings, etc. will be recorded in capital account itself. So the capital account balance will fluctuate from time to time. This is the format of fixed fluctuating capital method. This is a capital account prepared under fluctuating capital. See, here by balance drawdown if there is credited opening balance. So, since all the adjustments are recorded, their capital balance may fluctuate. It may be either debit balance or credit balance. So, if there is credit balance, it will be mentioned in the credit side. Then, by bank, if he introduces new capital. Then salaries, amount, whatever he receives will be credited. Salary, interest on capital, then profit, share of profit, that will be taken from profit and loss appropriation account. Then debit side, opening balance, if it has debit balance. Then drawings, amount which is withdrawn from the firm, it will be returned to the firm. Then interest on drawings, share of loss, all such things will be debited. So this is the method of fluctuating capital. Here, fixed capital method. Under this method, all the adjustments related to capital will be shown in a separate account and only capital will be shown in the capital account. So, capital account balance will not fluctuate. So, only capital balance will be shown in this account and other adjustments will be shown in a separate account. That account is called current account. So, capital account balance will be the same always. Is it right? It may not be same always because if there is additional capital contribution at that time, capital balance may change, or if he withdraws some money from his capital account may change. Otherwise, capital balance will be same. This is the format of fixed capital method, capital account under fixed capital method. Opening balance, if balance capital is brought, that will be shown as new capital, that will be shown as by bank. Remaining all will be shown in a separate account called current account. So current account is an account prepared to record all the adjustments related to capital. So under fixed capital method, a current account is prepared. That is prepared to record all the adjustments related to capital. So opening balance of current account will be shown. Then amount payable to partner, salary, interest on capital, profit and loss appropriation, share of profits. Then closing balance will be there. If there is debit balance, it will be credited, and if there is credit balance, it will be shown in the debit side. Like that payment, all the payment by him to the firm will be shown here. Drawings, interest on drawings, profit and loss account, appropriation, share of loss, everything. So a current account is an account prepared under fixed capital method to record all adjustments related to capital. That's all for today.